Hey guys, so something I've been thinking about today is how, how they say when something triggers you or you're having like negative thoughts about something or you're overthinking something, that one of the ways to kind of like move past it is to like neutralize that thing. So with that being said, that means like not having negative feelings about that thing and also not having positive feelings about that thing, like just feeling neutral, like being Switzerland about that thing. Like if that thing comes up in conversation, you're not going to have any kind of reaction whatsoever. You're going to be more or less indifferent, right? So that sounds cool in theory, but how does this actually play out in real life? Well, darling, something I've been thinking about today when I've been trying to think about like how I can neutralize something that has been bothering me. And I realized that something that I do that I didn't realize that I do that like literally helps me is like using humor and just like finding a way to like laugh about that situation, like just doing whatever it is to like get myself to like be able to laugh about it, find something funny about it, even if it's kind of like outlandish and just like something I'm telling myself just so that I can start laughing about it. Like that literally works. So real life example. Say you're pressed about a guy, right? Like you're really into a guy and you're overthinking everything about, early stage dating it can be really like, it can be a little bit triggering. Like there's so many things that are uncertain. One thing I've learned is to kind of lean into that uncertainty and like, it's kind of nice not knowing every single thing that's going to happen. So sometimes it's nice to embrace those feelings, but that wasn't what I was going to say. I was going to say, like, say you're really like into someone and like you're overthinking every text that they send you. You can like see their response when they text you and then like say a funny response out loud and like make yourself laugh by like a response that you might say, if that makes sense. So like, I don't know, I just have fun with it. I like troll myself, I'll troll the situation, and I become neutral in that way, because at the end of the day, y'all, like nothing really is that serious, especially like when it comes to dating. Like I kid you not, nothing is that serious. So it can be really hard when we're like overthinking. We start making like, all kinds of like the anxiety spiral, like my anxious girlies know what I mean. But if you can find a way to laugh about that situation, if you can find a way to just like be lighthearted about it, distract yourself with something else that's more interesting. And like, honestly guys, like this just circles back to the whole thing of knowing yourself and knowing what makes you happy, because sometimes you're gonna have to like resort to those things when you are not in a good mood, okay? So like, it's really important to learn what those things are. For me right now, I'm rambling, but I think this is useful information. For me right now, my escape and my like thing that I'm doing that like puts me in like a different zone of mind and like gets me inspired is French films, French cinema. So I got this cool book. I'll probably show you guys later in another video on French film. I subscribe to this like network that only has like French cinema and like classic films, and when I'm watching that movie, darling, I'm in a different universe. Like it's literally a different language. Like it's stylistic, it's artistic. You guys know I'm a really creative person, so that's been my thing lately. And like that's just something that I'm diving into, like deep diving, and I'm trying to learn French too. So it's just like, you gotta know like when to pull back and like put your energy towards something else that's gonna be like more beneficial as well. But the moral of this video is that if you want to neutralize an emotion about anything, find a way to laugh at it, find your sense of humor about it so that you can become lighthearted, and just like that thing is like breaking dust on your shoulder.